What is up, everybody? Welcome to Perspective Gaming. I'm your host, logging in from the real world to tell you if it's worth the time. A video series focused on a brief but informative review for those like myself who cannot jump on the biggest titles coming out. You should expect to get the following: an overview of the game, my thoughts of the game, and a final verdict of a yes with maybe some stipulations, and a flat out no. With that being said, on the chopping block today is Uncharted Lost Legacy. Is it worth the time? Let's find out.
Damn. Yeah.
So Naughty Dog is back and throwing us into the world of Uncharted once again with their standalone title, Lost Legacy. This time around, we'll be following Chloe, who those who played the main series we met in the second installment of the franchise, and she pairs up with Nadine, who we met in Uncharted 4. And this time around, they'll be taking us to the breathtaking landscape of India. And my god, I mean breathtaking. Just look how beautiful this looks. So what's the deal? Honestly, this game is bread and butter Uncharted and there's nothing different here. And that's not a bad thing. As this is basically a single player game, I won't go into detail about it too much, that way if you want to buy it, you can enjoy it. But just know that this game takes place sometime after Uncharted 4. And like I said, the gameplay is polished and doesn't do anything crazy. Every mechanic that Uncharted series has improved, it's there. A big difference though, and an added nice touch, was that the first third of the game is a nice open world that really changes how you interact with the game. They kind of teased this a little bit in Uncharted 4, but really get to go into it this time around. And it was a lot of fun, and a nice change of pace to usually how linear Uncharted can be. I personally enjoy this a lot, and I think I spent an extra hour just dicking around just because I could. Something you really never get to do in any of the prior games. After this though, you do kind of just follow a linear system like the other games, and you get to end up with big cinematic set pieces that the franchise is known for. So if you think you're going to miss out, don't worry, they're going to have that in there for you. I always enjoyed Chloe as a character, and it was really fun playing as her, and what was neat is that they do make her play differently than Drake. Nothing dramatic, but her fighting style has a bit more of a finesse to it and whatnot, which is fitting for her character since she's kind of seems more agile and a little bit of martial arts here and there. Not like the brawler that Nathan Drake is. And that attention to detail is commendable. I also loved her interaction with Nadine, who I thought was rather annoying in Uncharted 4, but I grew to like her as a character by the end of this game. What's also great is that I felt that I didn't need to rely on big story points from the other games, and it was fitting as a standalone title. So for those who may never have played the others, don't worry, you won't feel like you need a lot of context from the other game to enjoy this. So that is the game in a nutshell. Like I said, nothing too different from the main series, but it was a lovely addition to it. And I gotta say, I would be happy if they expanded on the open world formula a bit if they continue with this series. The game comes with access to the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which is a beautiful hidden gem. But if you already had the last game, this is really nothing new and you're not really getting anything else out of it. They also polished this mode called Survivor, which is kind of cool and pretty interesting to play. I only played it a couple times, but overall I think if you kind of like these kind of things, you'll probably be able to jump right in and enjoy it. And before giving my final verdict, just to give a little clarity, yes, I said Uncharted hasn't really changed much. They basically have a nice polished formula in this game. So don't worry, you're gonna get your puzzles, you're gonna get your climbing, you're gonna get the set pieces. It's all in here and it's really enjoyable, and I think the actors and the graphics and the team did a really good job of making this standalone title feel worth it. But with that being said, my final verdict for this game is yes, I definitely think you should add this to your library, but I don't think you need to buy it right away. Don't rush out. It's only $40 on Amazon or wherever you can get it. The reason I am saying this is that since this is a standalone title and it's just basically single player and multiplayer if you've never gotten Uncharted 4, there's not much to jump into right now. For me, I got it just because I'm a single player fanatic and I enjoy these types of games, so I'm always invested in stories, so I'll probably always get them as soon as I can, just because I know later on I can't. But for the average consumer and for other gamers like myself, I can't say go buy this right now. So once again, my final verdict is a yes with a little asterisk. Buy at your own discretion. And holy crap, you reached the end of this video. Thank you for listening to this installment of Worth the Time. What are your thoughts? Did you get a chance to play the game? Did you pick it up? Let me know. Do you think you'll be jumping onto Lost Legacy? Did you like the review? Do you agree with my verdict? Or do you think I should check out a game that you're following or may be interested in? Leave that all down below and let's start a conversation. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and check out my other videos. If you like those, hit that subscribe button for sure. This is Perspective Gaming. I'm Flame078 logging out for now, and until next time, adios!